What's up? I'm Pedro from the San Fernando Valley. This is my 1965 Volkswagen Bug. I've had it since February of 2017. What got me interested in bugs is everyone always has a story about Volkswagen. So just when I would say like, that's my dream car, you know, I want an old Bug, everyone would be like, oh, I had one growing up. That was my first car. That's what I learned on. But I had some guy in Santa Monica with a really nice Range Rover. He pulls window down. He's like, is that a 64? I said, oh, it's 65. Oh man, I had one of those. And that was just when it was stock. You know, now I get people thumbs up. Everyone always asks what year it is. Some people ask what motor's in it. And just the appeal of simplicity. You know, 4 bolts to take an engine out. The wiring is simple. It's carbureted. You know, everything seems like you could learn it either from YouTube or a book. And so far it's been that way. Either talking to friends I've met through Volkswagen or having a Volkswagen. Everything is always like easier than you would think. It'll be a loose ground wire or something. My dad had a couple growing up, and since I was like 12, he always told me stories of him and his friends cruising in them, working on them, switching engines like it was no big deal. And it was always something that I wanted, like an experience I wanted to share with my dad. And I started working for him at 16. Saved all my money, and my dad's rule was always to have a reliable car first before I got a Bug. So I got a reliable car, was done with college, had enough money saved up, and started scouring Craigslist, found a couple. So I went to go check out this one, and it was love at first sight, man. It didn't have the bumpers, no roof rack, the white wasn't here, it wasn't lowered, but I could see where I wanted it to be. We drove it to a tire shop, all 4 rotted out tires, put on new ones, brought it back home, and it's been love since then, man. When I got it, the guy told me that sometimes the brake would hit the floor, so it would lose brake pressure. Got it back home just fine. The first time I drove my mom in it, the brake pedals went to the floor and I had to use the e-brake to stop. You know, she was already nervous about me buying the car, and that was like the opposite of her stamp of approval, but eventually it won her over. The weekend after that, I went to Pomona, got what I wanted, the bumper, roof racks, eyelids, all the goodies. It gets me to where I need to go, reliably, safe, but it gets me there, you know? And for right now, I'm fine with that. You know, this is just like my weekend car, my cruiser, and the 1300, it's good for now, but eventually I want something bigger. First, I've driven it in one shot, has been down to San Pedro for the beach bash, and that was the longest drive. It's probably about 65 miles. Got there without a hitch. As soon as I got off the freeway, I heard rattling. It sounded like Christmas bells in the back. But luckily it was just the top of the air filter that popped on. So got that back in, and it made it back just fine. My buddy Ivan did the vinyl wrap for me. I had Manny over at Classic Gears come over, give me a tune-up, help me change out my fan, alternator, all that. Spruced up the engine bay a little bit, cleaned it up, gave it a new paint job with the doghouse shroud, and put a bigger cooler on it. Got the timing done, carburetor adjusted, so now it's running awesome, man. God, I could take it for 100 miles and be confident in it. The 65 I did was kind of sketchy, but she'll make it like further than that now, no problem. I've been interested in photography for probably about 7 years now, and I've been doing it professionally for 2 years. And before then, I was just doing portraits. As soon as I got the car, that became my favorite thing to shoot. You know, every day I'd go find a different angle of it, find a different body line, find, you know, a little patch of rust that was just a little different from the time I had seen it before. And I had known that taking pictures of this build would give me a point to look back on and gave me a purpose with photography around cars that I didn't have before, and just meeting everyone that has a bug. Photography is about telling stories. So you meet someone, you shoot their car, and you get to know what their favorite thing about the car is, or the one thing that gives them problems all the time. And then you taking a picture of that tells another story. So I think that having a Volkswagen has allowed me to become a better storyteller just by opening my eyes to give me experiences with Volkswagens and having camaraderie amongst people that also have Volkswagens.